not here to talk about the dust bag. We're here to talk about this bag. Hey everybody, thanks for joining. I'm Eva. If you are new, welcome, and if you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming back to watch another video. Today's video is an old-fashioned unboxing. This has just arrived. I'm working from home today and I was on my lunch break and I looked outside my window and saw the FedEx driver pulling up and I was like, put the lunch down, that will stay on hold. I want to open this box right now. So let's get into it. You may recognize this as the eBay authentication box. And down here under all of this air paper is the bag. And after eBay authenticates a bag, they put it in their own dust bag, which is a good quality dust bag. But, oh, we're not here to talk about the dust bag. We're here to talk about this bag. Okay, and this does come with the original LV dust bag. Wow, the condition of this bag is even better than I expected. Of course, I looked at all the photos, very carefully, but I love it when a bag exceeds your expectations. This is a Louis Vuitton Mini Noe, and I've been thinking about this bag for several years, and I've been looking on and off, and I just couldn't bring myself to buy a bag that I didn't feel completely comfortable with the condition. I found this bag on eBay from a Japanese seller in this condition. Like, let me just show you the bottom. You see how nice that is? And I know that with use, this will become stained and colored and all that. And I'm okay with that, but I want to be the one to put the markings on the bag. And the patina on this vachetta is it's just beautiful. It's even all over. I'm so pleased with this. All right, and so when we look down on the inside, it's super clean. So clean. Look at that. So this looks great. I am ready to snip off this tag. I was just looking for the date code for the bag, and it is printed here in between the strap for the handle and the leather trim here. And this was made in 2004. And from what I understand, they only made this version of the Noe for a short amount of time, maybe a couple of years. I've just tied a little slip knot here in the cord so that it's a little bit easier to manipulate and hold its shape better. I learned to do this by watching some YouTube videos, and I can link them below in case you're curious. So you probably already know that the Noe is a classic style for LV. The original bag is much larger than this, and now there are several variations. There's a Nano, which is smaller than this, and then a Petite and a Neo Noe, and all other kinds of variations. But this, to me, is just like the perfect size. It's small, but I think it's still gonna hold a lot, and I'll pack it up here to show you. Before I pack up the bag, I just wanted to take a second here and show you this sizing chart. I found this on the Fashion File website, and it shows all of the sizes of the Noes. And here's a visual comparing some of the most popular Noes, the original Noe on the right, the Noe BB, and the Nano Noe. And my bag would fit in between the Nano and the Noe BB. And in case you're curious, here's some information about the Neo Noe, and my bag is very similar to the Neo Noe BB. One of the most interesting features is that this has a top handle that is not removable. And that's great. I really wanted that feature because if I'm going to use a bag like this, I definitely want it to have a top handle. Autumn Beckman also has a Mini Noe, and she unboxed hers while I was in the process of thinking about getting one, but of course I didn't act on it back then. But she did put on a crossbody strap, and I'm anxious to try that as well. So this is a strap that I have from Dress Up Your Purse. I usually use this strap with another bag, but I thought it might go on here because the patina is quite similar. So this is the honey patina option on Dress Up Your Purse. Okay, here are a couple of mod shots when I was at the gym. Luckily, no one else was around. Here's the bag on the crook of my arm, and here's the bag crossbody. I was afraid that it might be a little bit wide, but actually, I think the proportions and the scale of the bag work really well crossbody. I just can't get over the condition of this bag. For a while, I was thinking about getting one that was really in bad condition and just getting all the leather replaced. But some of those bags that were really in poor condition were also quite dirty on the inside. So I didn't really want to go that route, at least for the bags that I saw. I just kept waiting, and there was a bag that popped up on eBay from a Japanese reseller that seemed to meet the criteria that I was looking for. The prices are kind of all over the map on these bags, but I think that I got mine for a really good price for this condition. The measurements for this bag are 8 by 7 by 5. And it seems to me, again, this is all just a first impression, it's kind of like a Speedy, but that has been just turned upon its side that you can get in and out this way. The measurements are a little bit smaller than a Speedy, but I'm thinking that I'll be able to pack what I have in my Speedy today in this bag. So let's try that out. And by the way, I know the Speedy, this is the Speedy 25, I know that it can hold a lot, but I never pack mine to full capacity because I don't want to have to dig under things. I like to be able to see everything, you know, laid out and organized inside the bag. Let's give it a go. Okay, so we'll start with the mini pochette. I've got my key fob and some lip products in there. And just to give you a frame of reference, you can see how it fits inside the bag and how much more room there is around it. I use this little Kate Spade wallet for cash and receipts. I have my Louis Vuitton card holder. This is from the Paris Street Sign collection. And I have my other cards in this Coach card holder. This is the Bandit card holder. I have some hand sanitizer, pack of gum, and a little pouch for medications, and a pair of readers. Oh yeah, that all fits with plenty of room. There's no organization, there's no pockets in this bag, it's just the bucket. And actually, I really like looking in there and being able to see all my things at once. And of course it has, because it's a bucket style, it has this really wide opening, and it just seems easy to look in and grab your things, which is one of the drawbacks of the Speedy, is that this mouth opening is not very wide, so it does feel a little inhibited. But here, this just feels so free. Of course, there's pros and cons with that. So even when you cinch this bag up, it doesn't have as much security, you know, as a bag with a traditional zipper. But I think for me, it will depend on what kind of mood I'm in, where I'm going, and how free I want to feel with, like, you know, getting into my bag. And my phone, I forgot my phone. I have it laid out here. This is a Pro Max size phone. And even when you stand it up, it's not going to stick out of the bag. It fits both ways, standing up, and I was also able to lay it down vertically. So you can see it there. I love this. I absolutely love this. And if you've been watching my channel before, you know that I love vintage bags. And I've gotten a few Louis Vuitton vintage bags that I've really been pleased with. And this is definitely at the top of my list. I just think it's so cute and so functional and so unique. I'm just really pleased with it. All right, well, that's it for today. Thanks for joining me as I unboxed this little cutie, the mini Noe. I'm so happy now to have this in my collection. Well, thanks so much for joining, and I hope to see you next time. You take care. Thanks. Bye.